The best of the Morning X. 99X.
Little television show that runs on Thursday nights on CBS. Few people watch it every week. One mind thought of it. Mark Burnett. Hey, Mark.
Hey, guys.
How are you?
Good morning.
Very good, thank you.
Mark, is there ever a minute of the day where you're not doing a radio interview somewhere? I tell you, it's like...
Yeah, those days that I'm sitting in an edit bay in the dark for about 20 hours.
Hey, speaking of an edit bay, Mark Burnett, creator of Survivor, and we want to talk about Eco Challenge because this is very cool. But I have a quick question for you. Something that came up on our show that went on and appeared in certain Survivor websites. Can you confirm or deny that there is videotape somewhere or film somewhere of Colby and Jerry having sex that is locked in a vault somewhere?
Can't confirm or deny that one.
Mark, come on.
Can't confirm or deny it. Now,
I
the
mean,
Eco Challenge, which is...
wait. I want follow-up answer
you
to
can't
that.
confirm or deny.
I can't confirm or deny that. I mean, I never have done. How much of my energy do I spend on spinning things on Survivor? So I'm just going to get on the phone with you guys and tell you that.
You created this beast, Mark.
I know, but that kind of thing really wouldn't. That kind of information wouldn't, give anything away as far as the outcome of Survivor. That's just,
dirt.
That's just dirt. Yeah.
You know what? There's plenty of dirt. Believe me.
Yes, there is.
It never gets on TV. But the thing is, that's what makes Survivor good. Is that and this is seriously for a minute.
Yeah.
The amount of people that I hear from, thousands a week. I don't reply to them all, but
sure.
Who actually say it's the first time in ages a family have got in bed 8 o'clock with 2 kids, a mother and a father, and watched a show, or just got on a sofa and cuddled up with some food, and it's a family viewing experience. It really is one of the very, very few shows like that. Millionaire was like that for a while. It burned out, but it's just a cool thing, and that's why I'm very careful about what we do and don't show.
I would argue that the episode where Michael slaughtered the boar was a family viewing experience. In fact, you even put up a disclaimer saying that was not suitable for
which was good that you did that.
Which was good that you did that.
I couldn't leave it out. I mean,
yeah.
I was the most surprised person in the world when that happened. I have to tell you, shocked when I got that radio call. But it would have been, if I wouldn't have put it in, I'd have been criticized up and down America for leaving stuff out. And so I tried to make it sensitive. That's why you didn't actually see anything happening to the pig. I mean, I couldn't help what had happened, but and also the burns. One shot of those burned hands. I had hundreds of shots of burned hands.
Yeah.
I didn't put them in.
Yeah, you're right. No, that was a very telling shot, Leslie.
We're talking to Mark Burnett. I've been a fan of Eco Challenge for many years, and a lot of people don't know that came before Survivor. Can you explain it a little bit for people who don't understand or don't know anything about Eco Challenge? Because it's the real deal.
Leslie, is it a non-glossy Survivor?
I mean, it's very strenuous
it is. It's really hard. I mean,
very hard.
76 teams of 4 from 26 countries converged on Borneo, and the premise was they race 300 miles non-stop, 24 hours a day, to try and reach the finish line. They had to paddle sailing canoes, mountain bike, trek days on end through the jungle where no one had been, swim in jungle rivers, canoe for days on end in more jungle rivers, caving for days, and then scuba diving and more sailing, all the way to the finish line. Now, the winning team took 8.5 days and only slept 9 hours in the entire 8 days. Half the teams quit, and about the ones who came in last was about 12 days. The premise, though, if one person quits, the entire team is kicked out.
And
Love that.
That's a great premise. And what's the grand prize?
The grand prize is only $50,000. These are not doing it for $1 million.
These are people that want the challenge.
$50,000 split among the team.
Yeah, these people are doing it for the purity. If one person drops out, the entire team's kicked out.
And I've seen teams melt down.
Sorry?
I've seen teams melt down before because one person was about to bail.
Yeah.
I love that.
Talk to us about how some of the teams have had problems, like one person wanted to bail and the team got mad at them, or...
Yeah, we had a team which was, one thing, just so people always think men would do better. It took the U.S. Navy SEALs 5 years to reach the finish line in Eco Challenge. One year we had a U.S. Marines team, 23-year-olds who quit, but a woman, a 73-year-old great-grandmother, did reach the finish line. It was the tortoise and the hare.
Wow.
Bearing that in mind, this year out of the thousands of applicants, a team had 3 Playboy centerfolds in a team. I thought, what an incredible, A, it's great promotion, and B, what a great way to debunk the myth that women are weak. Well, this great drama where one of these women is crying her way up a jungle mountain and doesn't want to go on, but the team know if she drops out, they're all out. And it's not about yelling at her, it's about trying to nurture that person to not quit, otherwise the entire team is out. Another team have a captain who they absolutely hate with a passion. They never want to see this guy again, but they know they have to get along to the finish line. They get to the finish line, and they won't even have their photograph taken with him, because now they're at the finish line, he's like, screw you, buddy, we dragged your ass to the finish line. I never want to see you again.
And this really is the real Survivor, because Survivor, the TV show, for all its merits, is half survival, but it's also has how to mind screw people and how to politic your way into winning. This is nothing but survival, right?
Absolutely. It's real survival, and it's funny, a bunch of people from Survivor want to do Eco Challenge, like Ramona and Jervis and Joel, and I know Colby.
Jervis?
All want to do Eco Challenge.
No.
They've been big fans for years.
Jervis is too lazy to do it. Jervis don't want to.
But he's a good athlete.
He is a good athlete. He played in a celebrity softball game that we had. Have you had any interest from any of the major networks to pick this up?
No, I have a very long-term contract with USA. Very happy with that. It allows me to have complete control. It'll do a good rating. And just so you know, Eco Challenge is seen annually in over 1 billion households worldwide.
Unbelievable.
Are you casting for Survivor?
Yeah. The deadline is April 13.
Oh, it's coming up. So where do you go to CBS.com?
CBS.com, download the application, and send in a videotape. And please don't send in stunt tapes. Send in tapes where we can actually see you and hear you talk, because if we get tapes that have got stunts and eating bugs and stuff, it doesn't tell us whether the person's a good character or not.
You're looking for personalities more than people who can walk on fire.
That's exactly right.
Are you happy with the way that Survivor has been received? Obviously the numbers are huge, but in terms of the buzz, because a lot of people have written that while the numbers are huge, the buzz isn't like the first one.
Well, you know what? I think that there won't be a buzz so much because we know what it is.
Right.
The first time the buzz was, oh my God, if you've seen this thing, now everyone's seen it.
Right.
I mean, remember there was 51 million people watched the final episode last year. 43 million people, more than the Academy Awards, watched our first episode.
Wow.
And the numbers have been... the thing I'm proud of, A, we're beating ER for the year, and B, everyone said, oh, they're very pretty, it's probably not interesting. Well, Jerry may be pretty, but you're not remembering Jerry because she's pretty.
Yeah.
You remember her because she's the Black Widow. And and Kimmy was pretty good looking, but you remembered her for the vegetarian and having a big mouth.
It's funny. Everybody says, Jerry's going this week, Jerry's going next week.
I know, she's still there.
But you know what? That's what they said about a guy named Richard Hatch.
Yeah.
Every week, he pissed off more and more people, and everybody's saying, that's it, he's gone, nobody's going to stand. Look what happened. So it wouldn't surprise me if she won the whole thing.
Well, Mark, you've got a great monopoly going. We'll be there for Survivor and Sunday night for the Eco Challenge. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, guys.
Mark Burnett on the Morning X.
Halfway around the globe, here on a tiny island off of Borneo, 300 people are about to embark on the adventure of their lives. The Eco Challenge. More than a race, this is survival. And it starts...
Stand by!
Right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
The best of the Morning X with Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy. 99X.